today at Clark Air Base for Balikatan 2015. I appreciate your patience. I know we set a 09:15 start time, so we're going to do our best to adhere to that timeline. The people coming in that you see now are friends and family of the Philippine Air Force. We've also, the Philippine Air Force has reached out to 3 schools in the local area, and they will be coming in different waves. The first wave is scheduled to come at 9. I've heard that there might be a 15-20 minute delay with that bus of kids, but I'll try to get that definitive word. So what's going to happen is at 9:15, we're going to allow you to go and speak to the air crew, the pilots of each of these aircraft. Now you will need an escort with you. That's Philippine Air Force ground rules. So escorts are myself, Lieutenant Romero, Lieutenant Santos, Sergeant Wood, and Miss Becca. She's in a pink shirt. Right there. So there'll be 5 of us, and then maybe Lieutenant Colonel De La Rosa might have time to take a group out. So we'll try to make them small groups so reporters can not have to fight for camera space. But everything, there's a line right out there, so we're not going on that side of the airfield, but each of those aircraft that are there are represented over here. So it's not like any aircraft are really off limits. We're just got them all lined out right here. So wherever the group wants to go, we will go there. We can speak to the pilots and we can speak to the crew. And then if civilians are walking around or the kids, I just ask that if you wanted to maybe get their perspective or their opinion what it's like to see these aircraft, just ask them. If they don't mind being interviewed, it's fair game. If they ask or they look shy or say no, please respect them and just don't hassle them. So that's not a big deal. We will have Brigadier General Mahoney, who's the Deputy Director on the U.S. side for Balikatan. So while he's here, if you want to ask him a few questions about the overall exercise, he'd be happy to talk to you. Otherwise, all the service members out there really can only talk to their aircraft, its capabilities, and their experience at Balikatan. So asking them big questions about policy issues is not going to go over well because they're just here flying their aircraft and trying to get some good quality training with their Philippine counterparts. Now we do have aircraft from the Navy, the Marine Corps, the U.S. Air Force, and Army, and we also have the 3 right here from the Philippine Air Force. So we've got all the branches represented, and each should have pilots out there that can tell you what these great aircraft do, or the different types of scenarios that they might, services might be needed. Does anybody have any questions? So everybody understands that when we do release you, that you just need to kind of filter in with one of the escorts, and we can just start walking around, and if somebody wants to see a specific aircraft, let us know and we'll take you there.
Okay folks, thanks very much. Enjoy yourselves.